No, because I mean, I've never, I don't tolerate that. Like, if a woman even raises her hand at me or even gets to that situation, I immediately disconnect. That's an absolute red flag, like black flag, like she's done.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't even really, to be 100% honest with you, I don't really accept it even if a girl talks back to me. If she's like my chick and she's like questioning me, I don't even want to deal with it.
So you don't talk back at all?
Well, I'm the man. I'm the leader.
So you don't believe in partnership?
Partnership in what sense do you mean? Like 50-50 partnership?
50-50.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
That's what?
Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Yeah.
Stronger than you physically?
Yeah. I want somebody that can toss me around.
Makes more money than you, preferably?
No, because I've typically made more money.
Idealistically, if you
I
could.
was the sugar mama, but...
Okay, but idealistically, would you prefer the man to make more money?
Not necessarily. It depends on the situation.
Okay.
Because
Do you want him to be a leader?
I want somebody that's a leader, but I'm also a leader.
That doesn't make sense.
How so?
Because the whole concept of having a leader means there needs to be a follower. So if you are both leaders, then that means by definition there's no followers. So there needs to be a follower.
I have 3 children. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
Okay.
So for me, I think having 2 strong leaders, like, however, my marriage did not work, right?
Yep.
It teaches them a greater sustainability for the culture that we live in nowadays. Because
I think that's the root cause of the problem right there is equality within relationships. It doesn't work. I mean, it sounds good on paper, but so does communism, and we know that doesn't work.
Right.
The only way things work is there needs to be a established leader in the relationship, and it's always got to be the man. Women are not good leaders in the dynamics of an intersexual relationship. Women want a guy who's going to be dominant, assertive, aggressive, stronger, taller. They look for survivability traits. Men look for replication traits. We want younger, hotter. You guys want stronger, taller. That's what men typically go for, yeah.
Well, that's typically, but because they don't challenge you.
No,
they don't challenge you mentally. They do not challenge you. They have not grown to the fact where...
Men are not interested in a woman's competence. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, another study showed this.
Sad. That's sad as shit.
I mean, I can make the same argument. I could make the argument that it's sad that women want a man that's taller than them and stronger than them. I mean, that's just biology. Like, we look for different things.
Some tall women love short men. No?
Maybe 1%? We're talking in generality here.
1%?
In generality.
1%?
An overwhelming... Dude, I
could Google that shit.
An overwhelming majority...
Squash that.
An overwhelming majority of women prefer a man that's significantly taller than themselves. That's just a biological reality.
But how does that relate to, like, a good relationship, a good dynamic, a good partnership, a good just, like...
There's no such thing as 50-50 partnerships in a relationship. It doesn't work.
No, and I agree with that because you know what? There are times where...
So then it's not a partnership.
Where it's always a partnership. But I think that there has to be clear communication where sometimes it's like, hey babe, I've got 20% to give you today. I need you to do the other 80. And then the man can come back and be like, babe, I got fucking 10% to give you today. It was a horrible day. Shit did not go as planned. Can you give me that 90? No?
No. I think roles need to be...
Have you ever been married?
Like, that's not really relevant. I think...
No, but it's a question I'm asking you.
It's not really relevant to the conversation at hand. I mean...
It's a yes or no question.
No, I have not. But that's not relevant. Like,
it's not relevant?
You don't have to be a mathematician to say 1 + 1 is 2, do you? You don't have to... You can identify a problem without necessarily being involved in said problem. I'm saying a big reason why we have the issues that we have when it comes to intersexual dynamics is because of this belief system that men and women are equal in the confinements of a relationship. They're not. And as I would argue, if you treat women as equal in the relationship, attraction gets lost, respect gets lost, and that's why we have sky-high divorce rates. Because women are simply not built to lead men in a relationship. They're just not. It doesn't work. It might sound good on paper, but it just doesn't work in theory. Or it doesn't work in practice, excuse me.
I think we have skyrocketing divorce rates because of social media, desire, and men's ability to just want something different that doesn't challenge them.
But women are the ones initiating 80% of the divorce.
Yeah, because y'all are the ones that are out there on social media DMing people, doing the things.
Social media actually gives women way more
Ashley
options than men.
Madison, example.
Women get way more. Social media is more of a problem on the female side than on the male side.
That's if the female is out there putting all of her shit.
And a lot
out
are.
there.
And a lot are.
And a lot are. But there are a lot of us that do not.
Well,
I'm out here in Brickell right now walking my dog.
I understand that.
In my yoga pants.
I understand that, but
You know,
the
there's
young,
so- just
attractive
the fact
women,
that-
the most desired women nowadays, the young, attractive women, all of them have some type of social media presence nowadays. Maybe in generations past they didn't, but that is a real obstacle that men have to deal with when dating in 2024.
I agree, but you know what? Then that's the wrong woman to pick for a relationship, for a marriage.
Well, that's why the vetting period is so important. But yes,
It's
go
very
back to
important.
well, that's
Absolutely.
But going back to what you were saying, yeah, I don't believe in equality in relationships at all. I think men are supposed to lead, women are supposed to follow, and that's just how it has to be for anything to work. Once you give a woman, equal authority to yourself, that's when the problems arise in a relationship.
Well, I wish you well. I
problem.
don't think that you'll be married anytime soon.
I don't think that's the goal for me as a man. It's your goal as a woman to get married, not my goal to get married.
Oh, hell no. I'm never getting married again.
No, I don't mean
I'm
you
good.
personally. I'm saying that's
I'm living my best
It's the
MILF
woman's
life.
job to pursue marriage and find a man to take her
Really?
seriously. It's not our job. No, not at all.
No?
There's a reason why the wedding is centered around the woman and not the man. There's a reason why.
Not every woman wants... Oh, my dog's barking. Not every woman
Every girl
wants
walks.
a big marriage.
Every girl dreams walking down the
wedding.
aisle. Every girl dreams one day of walking down the aisle in a white dress. There's a reason.
Hell
The
to
wedding,
the fucking
the entire
no,
institution
honey.
of marriages.
I got
weddings-
married in the
Look,
Maldives.
you guys even take the man's last name because you're literally
I did not.
inferior.
I did not take his last name. So
Oh my
go.
God, that's so masculine. That's masculine energy. You can't have masculine energy like that. What the fuck?
Well, that is true. Women do
Well,
pursue a man's last name.
I never did. So, but hey.
Well, that might.
You
Were
know
you
what?
making more money than him?
I did. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Hell of a lot.
That is the problem. That is right there the problem.
That must be a huge problem then.
That puts you in the leadership role, and inevitably it never works. Your relationship proves my point.
All right. Well, this was a lovely discussion.
Yes.
I wish you well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you
And-
being a good sport and coming on.
You know, I tried.
Thank you.
My Doberman is.
Oh yeah, you don't want him attacking people.
No, he doesn't attack anybody. But no, honestly, like I appreciate it. I just.
No problem. It was a good discussion.
You know,
Thank you.
I don't think big generalizations are ever good for anybody. I think
Generalizations
that
is how the world
always,
works.
You know what? There's
The world
always
works on generalizations.
two sides to the story.
But there's always a majority. And that's the story that people care about.
Well, that's the story that sell it.
All right. So someone else